In the world of technology, the future moves fast. New gadgets, services, and trends emerge almost daily. And if you don't keep up, you risk falling behind. But what happens when tech giants, companies that are supposed to lead the way, get stuck in the past? Today, we're diving into 5 surprising examples of tech giants that have been left behind by innovation. Get ready for a closer look at the shocking ways even the biggest names in tech have stumbled. First up, Microsoft. We all know them for their massive influence in the personal computing world. But what about their attempts to stay relevant in the mobile space? Remember the Windows Phone? Despite being a great device with a unique interface, Microsoft just couldn't keep up with the rapid changes in mobile technology. They continued relying on outdated strategies and never really embraced the shift to touch-first mobile experiences. In 2017, they officially ended support for Windows Phone, leaving many customers and developers behind. While Microsoft has since refocused on cloud computing and enterprise services, their mobile failure still stings. Next, let's talk about Sony. Sony has long been a titan of the consumer electronics market, but their reluctance to fully embrace streaming services is surprising. Their PlayStation Now service, launched in 2014, was clunky and slow to gain traction, despite the rise of more intuitive services like Xbox Game Pass and streaming platforms such as Netflix and Spotify. While Sony's PlayStation remains a dominant force in gaming hardware, their reluctance to fully commit to the subscription-based digital-first model has held them back from making the kind of strides their competition has seen. Now let's look at IBM. Once a leader in computing, IBM has struggled to adapt to the cloud revolution. While they did jump into the cloud computing game, it was with outdated infrastructure and legacy systems, leaving them playing catch-up with companies like Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure. Despite efforts like the acquisition of Red Hat in 2019, their slow move to the cloud has prevented them from becoming a major player in the space, making it seem like they're still stuck in the past, relying on old technology while their competitors push forward. Next, we turn to Nokia. The mobile phone giant was once the king of the world, dominating the mobile industry with its iconic brick phones. But when the smartphone era hit, Nokia made one of the biggest miscalculations in tech history, sticking with Symbian, their outdated mobile operating system, instead of adopting Android or developing a new OS from scratch. By the time Nokia finally partnered with Microsoft for Windows Phone, it was already too late. The mobile world had moved on, and Nokia's failure to adapt left it with a fraction of the market share it once had. Finally, let's talk about Facebook, now known as Meta. While their transition to a metaverse has grabbed headlines, some would argue that Meta has been slow to innovate in some areas where it matters most. Despite its success in social networking, the company's attempts to capture the youth market, its future users, have often fallen flat. Meta's decision to dive headfirst into the metaverse may ultimately be visionary, but their heavy reliance on Facebook's aging platform and lack of engagement with Gen Z's needs could leave them behind in the long run. So, there you have it. 5 surprising examples of tech giants that have been stuck in the past, missing opportunities and losing ground to newer, more agile competitors. While these companies still have massive influence, their struggle to adapt and innovate highlights just how quickly the tech landscape can change. Will they evolve with the times or continue to be left behind? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let us know which tech giant you think has fallen behind, or if there's one we missed. See you in the next one.